Choose the wrong AI website builder and you can end up fixing layouts the AI was supposed to handle for you. Right now, a lot of tools promise instant results, but many are just pre-built templates with a new label. So in this video, I'm testing Squarespace's Blueprint AI in real time, and by the end, you'll see how much it actually builds for you and where you still need to step in. Can it actually make a website for you in 10 minutes? Let's find out. This is part 4 of our Squarespace series, and we've covered design, e-commerce, and platform comparisons, so now we're testing Blueprint AI. You'll hear terms like algorithmic generation, which can sound complicated, but in practice, many AI builders simply choose a template from a library and replace the text. Squarespace's Blueprint AI takes a bit of a different approach. Instead of starting from a fixed template, it builds the layout section by section based on the goals that you select during setup. So a simple way to picture it. Standard AI builders feel like prefabricated homes, fast but often identical. Blueprint AI works more like an architecture's plan, assembling a structure around your inputs. So that's the idea behind it, but now we'll test how much it actually builds in real time. If you haven't yet activated your free trial with Squarespace, then you can do so using the link down in the description. That'll take you directly to Squarespace. Step 1, the blueprint, building the structure. Okay, so I'm inside Squarespace and selecting Build with AI. Blueprint starts by asking for a site title and personality. I'll enter plant consultant and choose a professional tone so the layout and copy stay aligned with a service-based brand. Next, it asks for goals, so I'm selecting sell services and get contacted. These choices are important because Blueprint uses them to decide which sections to actually suggest. But now we reach the key screen, build your homepage. On the left, there's a list of selections, and on the right, a live preview updates instantly as selections are made. So first I'll add an intro section, the hero area with a headline and a call to action. The preview updates immediately at the top of the page. Next, I'll add a services section, and Blueprint offers several layout options here. I'll choose a clean 3-column structure so the offerings are easy to scan. Then I'll add an about section, followed by a contact section with a form at the bottom. And again, watch that live preview as each block appears. The homepage here builds progressively as sections are added without reloading or switching templates. At this stage, Blueprint is assembling a structured layout based on the selections made during setup. Step 2, the vibe, style AI. Click next, and now we're on to the style screen. This step focuses on the visual direction, colors, typography, and overall tone. So for this test, I'm letting Blueprint handle the style rather than manually adjusting individual settings. And Squarespace suggests palettes based on the site's theme, so I'll choose a neutral, earthy palette that fits the plant consulting concept. Next are fonts, so I'm selecting a serif font pack to keep the design professional and structured. The goal here is to see how well the AI maintains visual balance without manual tweaking. Everything so far is being generated from the inputs that we selected earlier. Step 3 is content generation, writing AI. The next prompt asks for a short business description. Instead of writing something polished, I'll just enter a simple, rough outline the way most people would when moving quickly. So I'll just enter, we help offices keep plants alive, design and maintenance services, indoor plant consulting. And the idea here is to see how Blueprint interprets minimal input. And now I'll just click Generate Site, and you'll see a loading animation while Squarespace assembles the pages based on the structure, style, and description we selected. And here we are inside the editor. Right away, you can see how Blueprint applied the earlier choices. The homepage includes a hero section, services block, an about section, and a contact form placed logically within the layout. The copy reads like AI-generated placeholder text, clear enough to start, but definitely a bit generic. But don't worry, that's kind of to be expected at this stage. So the next step is testing the built-in editing and refinement tools. Step 4, Squarespace AI tweaks, polishing. Now that the layout is built, we'll refine the content itself. I'll start with the hero paragraph. Highlight the text, open the toolbar, and click the AI icon, the lightning bolt. And in here, you'll see quick options like shorten or make it professional, and I'll select make it professional. The text updates instantly, adjusting tone and structure without changing the overall message itself. And this works best as an editing tool rather than a full content generator. It takes rough copy and refines it. Next, a quick image swap. Click the hero image, choose replace, and open the built-in library. Squarespace integrates Unsplash for free images and Getty for premium options. Search for a more relevant photo, for example, modern office plants, and select a replacement. The image updates immediately, keeping the layout and styling intact. Step 5, basic functionality check. Next, we'll verify that the core features actually work. Scroll down to the contact form and click the edit pencil. Inside the form settings, add a storage email, and this is where form submissions will be sent. Enter the email address, save the changes, and the form is ready to receive messages. So at this point, the layout is in place, the text has been generated and refined, and the form is fully functional, all without writing a single line of code or hiring a costly designer. So now let's check how long the full process actually took. Stop the timer. Okay, let's review the results. The hero section includes a clear headline and call to action. Services are structured with consistent spacing, the about section sits in a logical position, and the contact form is connected to an email. Visually, the layout stays consistent with the palette and typography chosen earlier. So here's the overall verdict. Blueprint AI generated a functional site structure in under 6 minutes. The images are still generic stock photos, and the text reads like a strong first draft that needs light human editing to match a specific voice. But as a starting point, it reduces the initial setup time significantly. Instead of building from a blank layout, you begin with a structured homepage that's ready for refinement. So here's where I land on this as a whole. Squarespace AI isn't a replacement for design decisions or brand strategy. What it does is accelerate the early phase, layout creation, section structure, and initial copy. Think of it as a draft one generator rather than a finished product. So if your goal is speed and structure, Blueprint AI removes several hours of manual setup. And if you want to try the same challenge for yourself, again, use that link down in the description to start your free trial with Squarespace. You can build your full site during the trial and try out Blueprint AI, but publishing and claiming the free domain does require an annual plan. And to learn more about the free domain, watch part 1 of our series linked down below. And if the AI layout feels close but needs manual refinement, then watch part 2 on screen now. But as always, thanks so much for watching Website Planet, and we'll see you in the next video.